Okay. Hello guys, hopefully you can hear me alright. I'm not using a mic for this video, but this essentially, I haven't done one of these in a while, but this is going to be a video where I review my own training, or break it down, kind of what I'm doing within my training, why I'm doing certain things, and like the mistakes I make during the training as well. I'm just going to be kind of breaking that down side by side while playing the video for you guys. One thing, I've got a little thing that I want to talk to you guys about at the end of the video, regarding these types of videos and how I think it will be better for you guys in the future. So if you want to stick around till then, I'd be much appreciated, and I think it would benefit you anyways. So we're just going to click play now. Starting as usual, I'm going to just turn the volume down. We start with just activation. I didn't show my front lever activation for this time, but starting with activation, normally, as you can see in most of my videos, or at least the ones I do right anyways, I start with handstands. This time I'm starting with just planche presses, front levers, and stuff like that. So I get one planche push-up and then press. I'm not sure if I've explained this, but I am alternating between presses and push-ups. I've kind of increased the amount of push-ups and presses I can do, and I kind of like training this way. So I'm going for a volume approach of presses and push-ups. And as you can see, I'm doing my front lever pull-ups. I have been struggling with these quite a bit, and the thing is, I'm assuming that I need a deload week. So next week is definitely going to be a deload week. The reason I'm still making progress with planche and not with front lever though, is because there's a lot more to learn for the skill. There's a lot more kind of activation. There's a lot more kind of things that can be corrected to make it better. So you can see here that I go for the press, and then I kind of mess up. I fall back down, so I just push myself back up, go down for the negative, push up, and then try and press again. I failed the press. So I don't know, if I can't remember if I counted that push up. It wasn't all the way down, and I'm really trying to get lower on the height of the push up. But now we're back on front lever, and I just about managed the three. New PR, I'm going a little bit faster though, so don't know if it counts as a cheating or if it's not cheating. It's very hard to kind of be strict on yourself within, like when you're kind of sharpening up the form. But now we're back on the planches, going really quick, guys. Sorry about the speed, but push up. This one is one of my kind of favorite ones because I stay protracted during this, all the way up to the press. I could have held this longer, but I'd finished with my sets. It would have been fun to continue going anyways, but ended up not going. And last one is the front lever pull-ups. These were pretty clean here. Last one, third one was cleaner than the other third one, so pretty happy with that, guys. Now what I'm doing is, because I didn't do this at the beginning of the workout, I'm moving on to my handstand work. At first, I just get a feel for the handstand, and then I always do my side-to-side taps, right? These are super, I will always kind of preach these or push these for people to do, because they strengthen the shoulder, they get it to full extension where you want to be. You want to be stacked on it so you don't feel like you're being crushed or having to push yourself up. It just feels nice and comfortable in the one-arm handstand. And when you tap, you're not like jumping off and then tapping back on, because you can see when I land, my arms aren't bending, so I have a good degree of control when I tap either side and come back down. But not only that, it teaches me to pull back to the side. A lot of people, they go over one hand and then they just keep falling, right? It teaches me to come back to the position I need to be. As you can see, I'm going to about 8 reps. I think that's my current target. On the left side, it's a little bit more difficult for me because my left is a bit weaker than my right. My right pushes out strong. This is my right now. But my left, you can see when I come back, I kind of curl a little bit, or my form shifts off. It's a little bit weird. Left side is weaker, but it is definitely getting stronger from these drills, which I'm super happy about. So eventually the arms will kind of get evenly matched. And this is just a result of me just completely disregarding one arm, training one arm for years, or training just on a single arm for years. And this is the result, right? And that's just kind of what happens as well. If you train for years with bad drills, bad form, especially with a skill like one arm, you're just going to hurt your progress. You're not actually going to. It's not even the case that you make little bits of progress because you're forming bad habits. It takes so much time and effort to unravel those bad habits that you'd almost be better starting from beginning. Right, I just want you guys to take that in because it does mean a lot. Right now, you can see this is my last drill that I'm doing, and this is the rotational drill. If any of you guys are struggling with rotation, like as in, let's say when you go into, you're doing an attempt, which I'd say you shouldn't really be doing attempts. Like you can do a few attempts just to kind of have fun and stuff like that. But in your actual practice, don't really do attempts, right? But if you're struggling in your attempts, you're finding that you're rotating, your legs are rotating, or you're just spinning out of place. This drill will teach you about rotation, where your hip positions, like how your hip positions impact your rotation. And once you've learned this, once you've mastered this, you'll never rotate again. That problem will be completely gone. As you can see, I'm falling over quite a bit. This is mainly fatigue because I am going up quite frequently. I could break longer in between, but I am not that patient, right? Even me, right? I'm not that patient. But yeah, some kick-ups are unsuccessful. Some kick-ups are even me, like as in the stage that I'm at with handstands because of the fatigue. It's kicking in. This is really a good shoulder builder as well. Like just the endurance side of things, this will really build you up as well. So definitely give this drill a try. I rotate one way and then I rotate the other to change the leading hand essentially. Once I'm comfortable with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do full 360 rotations instead of half. And now this is the kind of attempts I was talking about, where you just pretty much try and import what you've learned from the drills. That's the main objective with these anyway. And then left side, as you can see, not so good. Sometimes I can kind of get off the floor. I can get a lot better. Not this time. And I was kind of getting fatigued at this point. So I wasn't really looking to continue on too much longer. Anyways, that has been it for the full train with me video. Hopefully you guys got some kind of value from this, or you kind of got some knowledge in terms of how I train or how this can help you train. But what I actually wanted to talk about at the beginning of the video when I was talking was that I'm making a new Facebook group. This is for people that are struggling with kind of commitment to their calisthenics. This is for people that aren't really enjoying calisthenics but kind of still want the goals, right? That's kind of like what we talk about all throughout this channel. But what I also want to do in this group is make a channel where you guys can upload your clips. And what we'll do each Thursday or each day that I select, I'll go through kind of like a bunch of these clips and then review them in a video. So your clip might be reviewed in a video and I can kind of explain, give some pointers. And even if it isn't that your clip is going to be reviewed, there's definitely going to be people in the community that are able to help you, that are able to kind of give you tips and value. But even if someone has a similar issue to you, you can kind of see and watch from the video that this person's struggling with this. Okay, I can apply the same kind of teachings that Shagan Sensei has given, right? So really, I thought that would be a really big help to all of you guys. And if you're interested in that sort of thing, then there's going to be a little link in the description to join the group. It's not completely flushed out now. We're still building, so there may only be either like 0 or only a few members as you're joining, but realistically this is something for long term. Probably really start to kick it off next week or the week after when we get a few more members in. We're starting to get kind of flowing or chats moving and stuff like that. Anyways guys, that has been it for the video. Thank you to, again, always want to say this, thank you to all of you guys that are showing support, that are kind of subscribing, liking and commenting, and yeah, if you guys have any inputs on videos as well, I'd love to hear your feedback. Anyways, peace out, take care.